Okay, so this morning I came across this question. It says, show the following inequalities in a graph. I have minus 2 less than x, that's x is greater than minus 2 and also less than 0. S is greater than minus 5 and less than minus 1. S is less than or equal to 6 and x is greater than 2. X is less than or equal to minus 2 or x is greater than or equal to 0. Then the second part says, write out the inequalities from the following graphs. Alright, let's go straight to business. So for this first one, I have x is greater than minus 2 and x is less than or equal to 0. Now, to read this, some people may not know how to read this. When you want to read this, you start from x, read the one to the left, then you read the one to the right. Okay? This way. Now, don't say x is less. No, that's an error. Now, what's the sign here? This is less than. So, you say x is greater. Okay, I told you this before. Watch the previous video. I told you when we're dealing with inequality, if I say that Peter is younger than, let's say, John, that means John is older. So, you take the reverse. So, let's go. X is greater than minus 2 and x is less than or equal to 0. Okay, this is just the usual way. Then x is greater than or equal to minus 5 and x is less than minus 1. So let's take them one after the other. So for the first one, s is greater than minus 2, so you have something like this. Alright, I already drew this, but I'll just show you something. So this is 0, this is minus 2. So if I say x is greater than minus 2, so it's going to be like this. Remember, x is greater than, so it's going to face this way. Do you understand? S is greater than, and I didn't shade this because it says greater than. If it were to be equal to, I would have shaded this circle. So it should be something like this. Then the second one is x is less than or equal to 0. So this is 0. So that means it's going to be like this. Do you get now? Do you get that? So I have to shade this second one because it is equal to, that's why I have my answer here. So x is greater than minus 2 but less than or equal to 0. That's what I have here. Then for the second one, I have minus 5 is less than or equal to x, meaning x is greater than minus 5. Look at it here. It's faced this way, greater than. So I have to shade this because of the equal to here. Do you get that? Then x is less than minus 1. So this is minus 1, this is 0. So I didn't shade this. Okay? I didn't shade this because it's not equal to. And for the third one, it says x is less than or equal to 6. I drew that here. X is less than or equal to 6. If you draw, I have 0. I have, for example, 6. Less than or equal to. So that means I'm going to shade. Less than is facing left, so I'll shade. Then it now says x is greater than 2. So if this is 0, that means 2 will be somewhere here. So that means I'm going to have it to face this. Do I have to shade? No. I didn't shade this. Please. I didn't shade it. Because I'm using a biro, I would have erased it for it to be a pencil. I didn't shade this. Okay, but I had to shade this because this is greater than or this is less than or equal to. This is greater than, not equal to. Then the fourth one says x is less than or equal to minus 2. That's what we have here. X is less than has to face left, less than or equal to minus 2, so I have to shade it. Then x is greater than or equal to 0. This is 0, greater than has to face this way. So this is what the graph of the inequality will look like. Do you understand that? Now we have another part of the question that gave us diagrams. I have this one here, I have this one, and this one here. So the first one says, what's the instruction? General instructions to write out the inequalities from the following graph. From this one now, if you look at it carefully, it's greater than 0 and is less than 6. Both circles are not shaded, so no equal to sign there. So this is, first of all, x is greater than 0. To simplify it, first of all, x is greater than 0. Where did I do that now? Alright, look at it here. X is greater than 0. Then the second one, x is less than 6. That's it here. X is less than 6. So to put it together, what do? You now look at between 0 and 6, which is lower. 0. So 0 will come here. So if x is greater than 0, That means 0 is less than x. That's what I have here. 0 is less than x. Then x is less than 6. That's how we got this equation. And the second one, it says, I have here, it says, I'm seeing less than 3 here. X is less than 3 is not equal to. Then x is greater than 6 is not equal to. So in that case, very simple. All I just need to do is x is less than 3 and greater than 6. Then the third one, I have less than or equal to minus 5 and also greater than or equal to 6. So it's simple. Less than or equal to minus 5 and greater than or equal to 6. Then the last one says x is less than or equal to minus 11, then and x is greater than 0. So that's what I have here. X is less than or equal to minus 11 and x is greater than 0. So in case you have questions to ask, please feel free, let me know in the comment section.